Hi guys, it's Omega again, and I'm back with Anna Griffin, and this time I'm going to show you how these folders, if you remember, I have this set of 8 folders, and out of the 8 there is 6 of them that for the border folder, it has a die that goes with it that cuts out that edge of the border. So I'm going to do that and show you what we get with that. I'm trying to cut 2 at a time, and I hope I can do this. This first set through, I'm doing one with the scalloped edge, and you have to cut them first and then go through and put it, and then put the cut piece, match it up to the folder, and I'm going to tape this down, just this one's kind of tricky, and match it up to the folder to get that edge matched up, to put it through and emboss it. Hope I just made sense just now. So I'm putting through 2 border dies right now. Now the thing with the scalloped edge, and this is on my Big Shot, and if you notice I did use it with the everything closed. It's the tab 2 is what's showing on top, and then both of the cutting plates. So here we have an edge, and I'm just going to tear off that edge there. It's a little longer than the folder, and I'll trim it afterwards. Now on this one, the folder has scalloped edges on 2 sides. So I'm going to flip this around and cut it again. Now my strip of paper was about 1.5 inches, and I need a 1-inch piece when I'm done. So I cut the strip at 1.5 inches, and I'm trying to keep it straight with the edge of the die, just so I know it's straight, and that hopefully will work. I'm using removable tape here just to help that stay down. So that's cutting the other side of that strip. And what you'll get is about 1 inch width of paper. Needs to be about 1 inch width when you're done to put through the folder. So there was the 2. I'm going to put this down again. And for the folders, you take the first tab up, and you have only tab 1 down. You put your cutting plate back on there. And now what you have to do is get your edges matched up with the folder. These are like 5.5 inches, I believe, and you don't want that too long, or else it's going to push it and it's not going to match up. So there is how I'm putting it in to match up with the impression. So that I'm going to run these through one at a time, because you have to kind of hold on to them. Let me lay it down, put my plate down, kind of holding on to that, and run it through. So just remember, you have to cut your die piece out first, then run it through, because you need to match up that edge to the folder, and this is what you get. See how nice that is? So if you'll notice, my edge was just a little bit wider than the impression, and that way you have a little teeny edge on there. So that's the one that goes with the folder, which one is this? Amila Lace. That goes with this folder. So I'm going to do another one. This is the one that goes with the Camilla Lace. The border, I had already cut it. Whoops, I did already cut it. Sorry. So now we're going to put it through the folder. Now this one has that very uneven edge. It's embossing some flowers here. And just matching up the folder. There we go. Okay. I have to be able to see this way. And you just want a little bit. Now I'm going to close it. Okay. Don't know if you can see that, but you'll see that the paper is just slightly over that impression. Ever so slightly. And you hold this in place, put your second plate on. I think this one's going to make a really good one. And that's what we get. I still don't, I like it to be a little closer to the edge, but that's pretty good. Pretty good, but you get the idea. You're trying to match up that edge. And you can't get it exact on the image. I like to have it just a little teeny bit beyond the image. So that's those two. I'm going to do a few more, well, the others that I have here. This Carmen lace has a pretty die cut. Oops. Okay, so I'm going to give this one a shot. So I'm going to put down my plate. I have these back here. Run this through. Cutting the die now is the easy part. If you remember all the drama I had with the other one, the die cutting is the easy part. Okay, I got my edge cut. And what I'm going to do is trim the edge. So I'm just trimming off where the die stopped. And that way it will fit right in the folder. This is my Camilla lace border. And again, just getting that lined up with the image. I'm going to close that and see what I've got here. One side is perfect, almost perfect. It's a little hard to get it just so, but it's worth fiddling with. You'll get a pretty image. Okay, that has got it pretty good. Alrighty. Match it up as close as you can. I like to put it just slightly over the edge, like I said. Get your level 2 on the plate 2 out of the way. Put your cutting plate down. I like to put my flat one on the bottom. Put your folder down. And the next cutting plate, I try to hold it in there so it doesn't slip. And let's see what we get. Hopefully that didn't slip out of place. Oh, that's pretty. So pretty. That's the edge that you get. This one is Camilla lace. That one turned out really perfect. Perfect. See those tiny dots on that edge? They lined up perfectly. So that one was a good one. That one was fairly easy. That was Camilla lace. This one is the large scallops. Again, we're going to cut to the die out first. Cut the die out. Perfect. Then set it on level 1. Put level 2 out of the way. Level 1. Oops. That's this die cut. And what I'm going to do is just trim off where the die stopped. I didn't get that exactly even, but you'll get the idea here. And the folder is this double row. You'll see it better when I put the paper in. That's how I have it in, with the paper just barely over that edge. Yes, that one is the way it should be. It's a little teeny bit off on one side, but that's much better. You can see that. So that is that one. The scalloped edge. Here's another pretty scalloped edge. Oh, this one is really pretty. So there's 6 altogether with these edges, or cuttable edges. Okay. And get the platform 2 out of the way. Put our plate down. The folder, I hope this one comes out because it sure is pretty. I'm trying to hold it with one hand. Put my plate on. Deal, I think that worked well. And oh no, I did have some slippage on that. Shoot. There is the best edge, and then it slips. So just a little bit slippage there. So it's just, you have to really hold on to the folder when you put it in. And if it, you know, moves at all, it's going to throw that off. This is the other side. You can use either side, whichever you think is the prettiest, but this end is a better cut. So I'm not going to do that one over, just give you an idea here. This one is the last one. I'm going to run this through. The last one of the folders that I have now anyway, with the cut edge. But okay, for the cut it doesn't matter as much, at least for practice it doesn't. For your project you want it to come out perfect. Oh, phooey. Okay. I think that's pretty good. I'll show you again how it's matched up there. Get the plate out of the way. I'm working with the wrong hand and it makes it awkward. Because I don't want to let go of this. Okay, there we go. Let's see what we get. Oh, that's off a little bit. So that's how that one looks. In fact, my paper was cut a little close. But there is the best one, I think. So you get the idea. It's just a matter of practicing, and have to hold on to the folder when you put it in, because if it slips at all, it's just going to mess up the cut. And I just had another die here, this last die. I just want to show you this real quick. So pretty, but it came with the border dies, but this is a border, total border die cut, and it's so pretty. Just want to show it to you. It's a very intricate frilly die cut, but isn't that pretty? That came with the border set. So that's a pretty, oh, that would make a gorgeous edge or trim, somehow to trim to a card or something. So just wanted to show you guys these folders that have the dies to them, these small folders that have the dies to them. So that's why I came on today. I hope you enjoyed and hope it helps to you know, it's all about practice and getting it, I guess, getting it, or getting comfortable with it is what I'm trying to say. But just want to show you guys. So thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.